Okay, so yesterday night I needed to finish up my black page and well it went not that much time, so this morning I needed to finish up my black page, but now it's done. Yep, so you already saw the pearl gray one when it's ready, and this is the result in black, so it's pretty much the same. I did love this one a little bit better instead of the other one that I made. So you just move this away and then it looks almost exactly the same as with the other one, as the pearl gray one, almost, because some of the papers I did not use the same as the pearl gray one, but it's pretty much the same. So yep, in here I also put a nice 5x7 tag in, which I did not decorate for just now. This is how it looks on this side. Yeah, hard to see with that big piece going on. I did use also a nice golden word to embellish this a bit, and of course the waterfall is the same, and then the bottom is a little bit different, just a little tiny bit different, but for the rest it's pretty much the same. Alright, so this is the black one. It's finished and I hope you like it. And now we do have 3 pages. So we have this one. It's a big fat one, also in pearl gray. We have the second one, also in black. And we have the first one and also in pearl gray. Now, these 3 pages are pretty thick. And of course the papers are running, well, not running out. I'm still on my first pack. And what I mean with a pack is my paper line has 48 papers and each pack has 12 papers. So, and if I do want to make the A side and the B side, then I used 24 papers, so to get 24 different designs. Alright, so that is one pack in my eyes. So the second pack, the next 24 sheets are still intact. So so for now I just want to show you real quick what I have left for these papers. But for now, look at these nice big pages, so cool. Alright, so what do I have left? It is not much. It is not much. So this one I did not use fully, and this one I still have full. And then the rest is just a little cut out from this one, and this one I used just a little bit, and this I used a little bit, and then just what few pieces left from the small pieces, and of course my little basket. So that is what I have left for the first pack. So what do you think? What is the best way to go on, to go further? We do need to do the back of these pages, but I don't know if these pages are too thick, but I am going to try to make on each back of this page a little less activity, so otherwise I think the pages will be really thick. For example, if you put these two to each other, look at that. That is an enormous page. It can be done, guys. It can be done. It can be, but I think it's better to make a nice flatter a little flatter page than again a nice big fat page. But we'll see. Let's just start with one flat back page, just using first of all these leftover pieces. And yeah, let's do that. Hello hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I am gonna start with making the back of those 3 big activity pages, and this is my first flat background for one of those big pages. And so yeah, you know me, I love making pockets, so I created a 3 pocket way. This is the small pocket right here, and then we have a second pocket which I added 2 nice little booklets inside, and then the third pocket has a large booklet inside which I kept it clean for now. So that is the left side right here, and it's getting deeper and deeper till you are at the smallest pocket. And then on this side I made just a nice little expandable pocket, which I add just a few photo mats inside with 3x3 photo frames inside, but you can add so much more in it, as you can see. Alright, and that is a magnetic closure. You also can make a swing tab if you like, or that thread closure. Alright, so that is what we're gonna make today. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, first of all we're gonna start with the base, and alright, so this is the tunnel which we aren't going to use right now, but we needed to see how large our base page is going to be for the back. So I'm gonna make it just a millimeter smaller than the tunnel is, so it's easy to put it on the back when we add those pages inside. So the edge is just a small millimeter smaller what I need to cut off. Alright, so let me check. Check. Yep, that fits perfectly. See, just a small millimeter smaller. See that? That's my base for the back. Alright, so let's get started with the small pockets. Well, it's not a small pocket, and I believe they are 6, nope, they are even 7 inches. So let's get started. Grab a piece of paper and just make a fold line. There we go. Just make a fold line. Oh, and now I need to wait just a sec. I need to make this larger because now I need to measure. This is 7 inch. So now I can make that fold line. No, I don't need to cut it down. It's just a little wider than a ½ inch. Alright, so that is that. Just make a big page so you can use every single piece of these. Alright, so now the first one, just have to get back to this one each time. This one, the bottom piece is 2 inches, so it's a very small, light, not light. It's not a light pocket. Oh my gosh. Alright, first of all I am gonna use again a flippity flop at the bottom. Okay, and then I am gonna cut this down at 2 inches. Okay, that's my first pocket. Now you can cut this a little away, and then your pocket, bottom pocket, is ready. Here we go. Now somehow I do see that this is totally not cut straight. Absolutely not straight at all. Alright, how can I adjust that? Can I? So something went wrong with cutting, but that's okay. And here we go. Now it's straight. Okay. I need to fix this, otherwise. Yeah, let's just use my fish card where I have that piece that holds the paper down. This is way better. Alright, for the next one, so each of my pockets is going to be 2, but we need a half or 1 inch longer. So I'm gonna cut my next one at 3 inches. I think I'm going to use this way because this angle is not straight. So holding it down, cutting my next one, and what I like to do is make a mark on the 2 inch, if that makes sense to you. It makes sense to me. Okay, so I'm just make a mark. So this is 2 inch and this is that extra inch longer. And now I'm just gonna cut the bottom piece in a triangle. So this will slide in here. See? That is what I like to see. Okay, cool. Let's make the next one. Cut it and make a mark. There we go, and cut this in an angle. Yep, that's that. Okay, now the next thing that I like to do is cut a piece of paper, because we are going to use the cutouts, but if you see this right now, the only thing actually you will see is the bottom piece. See? So if you take these out, you will see these curves. But if this is inside, you don't see it. So it's totally up to you if you like to have those cutout curves too. I am going to do that. I'm going to make the same one as this one. But it's totally up to you. If you don't like, then I can relate to that it's, yeah, a good decision. Alright, so I'm just going to grab my leftover pieces. I'm going to try to make exactly the same ones. Well, I used this one, I see, and I'm just gonna try to find the same papers. I use this one as a tag. Just gonna watch this one, the back of this one I used, I see, and I used a pink one for this one, but why not use, these are all pretty small for all the little pieces. I also can use even this one, or even the darker one, so I can leave the bigger one in one piece. So that is my goal. I always like to use first what I have, what I have not cut. And I know my black paper stack is a little bit different, but okay, let's just get started. Alright, this piece fits almost perfect. Almost, not completely, but think it's still not straight. If I cut this one right away straight, it still needs a little piece off. I don't know why. It's still not perfect. Especially, yeah. All right. So this is my first one. This is the bottom pocket, which I am going to give that a little cut in just a sec. Okay, now for the other one, yeah, I am going to use this one. You don't see that good color of this, but there is. I think I will leave this in one piece. I'm not going to cut this. Maybe then I don't need to cut an extra strip for the bottom piece. Alright, that is my second one. Now, this image I can't use using that, but it was a nice try. So I'm just gonna cut this. Yeah, I think this is a good idea for using. There we go. All the small pieces, I always keep them. And this one can be smaller, but we will do that later. I'm first going to cut this. Alright. Make a nice clamp on it. And now the rest you will know, of course, how it needs to be done. I'm just gonna eyeball the middle. And I am gonna draw the lines. And then I just cut out. And I'm just gonna cut my pencil stroke off, so you don't see the pencil stroke any longer. Here we go, very easy going. Keep these because we can use them for the booklets. Alright, now you can smooch the edges, but I'm gonna wait for just a second before I'm gonna put these in. Alright, so that is exactly what I'm gonna do with all of these, and then I'll come back to you. Alright. Okay, so when that is done, we can glue this all in. So I'm gonna start with the bottom piece. Oh, here it is. Let's just open this up. We are going to start the bottom piece. Still not fun with this, but in this album I'm only gonna make these flaps. Alright, just start on the left corner, make it straight and glue it in. Here we go. Okay, grab the next one which I marked which design paper is in here. Now first, place this in here and see how it goes. I even made it not deep enough, but that's okay. I can put design paper in there to make it better. Alright, but this is, that's because I cut mine shorter because of the not being straight, but we can solve that with design paper. Alright, now just glue down your hinges, not the bottom, only the hinges. Only the hinges. Okay, move it back in here till your marks are not to be seeing, and then just burnish it down. There we go. Grab the other one. I always like to check it out first if it's fitting. See, this one is also not completely to the bottom, so we do need some more design paper. Okay, that's okay. Put some glue on the edges. So if I did not make this nice looking opening, then I would not have that problem, but problems are to be solved. Alright, so now you have your pockets. You have a small pocket, you have a little deeper pocket, and you have the deepest pocket, just like that. Now the only thing is for the decoration, well, this one I already have smoothed the edges, so let me just apply this at the bottom, and then from here on I can continuing adding design paper on. Alright, now for this one I don't have enough, so it would be not nice if I only glue down that little piece right here. So what I'm going to do is I am going to cut this piece shorter, let's say ½ inch lower than this bottom somewhere. It does not have to be precise, but let's just keep this nice straight. Let's smooth the edges. There we go, and glue it on. Here we go. And of course for the bottom piece I need another one, but I will find one. Now this one is also not fitting, so I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Just going to cut this and then find two other pieces that I can put in. Oh my gosh, it's already hot upstairs. Yeah, today and tomorrow are the two hottest days of the week. And I thought if I get an early start, maybe, just maybe, I can deal with it till noon. But, oh my gosh, it's already not sweaty, but it's hot. It's getting hot. It's getting hot, hot, hot. I just leave these twips away for just a moment. What papers do we like? Well, you can use anything you like, of course. Let's see, can I use these two for two? I don't know. Let's check it out. If I use this, it does not have to be all the way. And if I use, oh yes, that definitely fits. Just use this one. Cutting this the same way. And cutting on that first mark. Here we go. Just fixing this little problem. Now beware that you don't put any glue on the bottom here, otherwise you go close your pocket and you don't want that. So I'm only glue down the top and the sides, but also the sides will not be too much. So it's a little tricky, but we can do it. Okay, last piece, switch the edges. Only the top and a little in the middle, and just put it in the pocket and move it on the right spots. Here we go. Problem solved. Because these are really big, deep pockets, not pockets, these, oh my god, hi, gussets, no, it's not a gusset, I know it's another word, but, yes, forgive me, sometimes I just don't know what I am doing. Alright, so for the top, I'm gonna try to use the same ones, and I did use this strip right here. Let me cut that out, and let's just decorate the top. That is this one. Cut this strip in the right spots. Yep. Then a little brown one. Well, it does not have to be exactly the brown one, but let's just see which one, because I still have these two, so why not? I think a little piece of this, a little piece of this, and a little bit. Oh, yep, this is the one that I was looking for. Yeah, just a small piece. Let's say 1/2 inch. That will do. And so we are getting back to the design papers. Here we go. Glue it in. I'm just gonna try to be on the right spot. That's not that difficult. There we go. Alright, and then the last thing is the stripe back again. And I think I would go for this one. Let me check because I use it on this piece. Okay, that means, oh wait, nope, I don't have this any longer. So I have to improvise things. If I want to use this, then I have to improvise which papers I still can use. Alright, so these are all too short. Do I have thicker one? No, I don't think that I have anything that will fit. Only strips. I don't want to make too many strips. That is ugly. Oh well. I'm just going to use this one, and then I can use another one. Or shall I use this one instead for the bottom? Well, options, guys, options. I don't like to have too many options, but yes, I am going to use this one just because it can. All those little strips we can use on another scrap page. Here we go. Oh, the stripes over the back. Oh gosh, I just can't get enough stripes. I don't know what's wrong with me. What is wrong with me? I just love stripes so much. Yes, alright, that is done. Okay, cool. See, nice flat. Shall we do first? No, we are not going to do that first. Let's see. Oh my, the heat is getting to my head. Alright, next step. Okay, let's just real quick do a little of these. I think I glue this down on the gray cardstock just to make this a little bit sturdier. So I'm gonna glue this down. Always find the best way, of course, to glue something down. Oh, I even can make this a nice little, oh yeah, let's do that. Let's make a little booklet, why not? I even can make it larger, so you can still add larger photos on. Let's see if you like that too. See how easy this is. And now you have a nice extra thing that you can use in this little tuck spot right here. Ta-da! Oh, I need to cut this piece off. Totally forgot. Yeah, cool. Alright, so that is done. Then I made two little booklets. And I'm just gonna fold one piece in half. Then what I like to do is just see, well, you also can use this, by the way, if you don't like to measure. You know me, I hate measurements. So if you do this, and we are going to make this on. So how about, well, you always can cut it down, of course, after doing this. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm just gonna cut this down right here. So you always can adjust that after you are done. So let me just cut 2 same pieces. And for those who like to know, these are 4 3/4 of an inch. So if you like to use the same fancy items that I used, then just grab what you just cut out and then just only glue down one little strip at the bottom. Oh wait, just a minute. Wait, just a minute. Wait. Here it is. It is nice if you cut the corners. It looks a little bit better, trust me. There we go. See, that looks so much better. And then you can use the back to cover that up. So I'm just gonna put some glue on, not completely to the edges. Open this up and I'm just going to apply it this way, and then I am going to move it on the right spot. So I do see that little edge, just a little, you don't have to see that much. Alright, so for this one I'm going to use this color, or the back. Well, let's use the back. Again, only the top, the bottom actually, it is the bottom. Glue it on, and then the back. Go. That's that, and now you can go back, place it inside, and then still can see if you would like to adjust this, and I do like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this over, because I don't want these too large. So I am going to cut this down 1/2 inch shorter. Same thing with this one. It's just a 1/2 inch shorter. Yeah. Going back again with the punch. Here we go. The rest of the decoration we can do later. Okay, see, but now it's not too large. I like this size better. You even can put this all to the side, but yeah, cool. Alright, and then for the large one, same thing. I think a 7 by 6.5 would be fitting perfect. But again, you also can make a nice booklet. So I'm just gonna fold this in half, and then, well, perhaps no, I did not make any fancy top piece, and then just put it in. I think this is a nice size, so you still can see that strip. And with this one I also like to use the corner punch to give it that extra flair. Yeah, and then you can decorate whatever you like. So the decoration we will do later. So that is for the pocket side. Okay, so let's continuing going to here. All right. Okay, guys. Next step is let's just use. Shall we use the long side or this side? I think this side is long enough. Yes, it does. Or maybe if I use the long side, then I can use maybe. Can I use it all then? I don't know. Did I use it all? Let me just check real quick. So this and this, but I need. Oh, it can be done. It can be done. It can be, but it's not necessary. Alright, so just grab your scoreboard and let's score 3 score lines which measures ½ inch. Alright, just measure. Just fold your first score line. We can't do right away. Let's do that right away. Let's go back and let's go back again. All right. Yes. Now we're gonna make a mark. This place. This I'm going to place against this pocket right here. And then I'm going to make a mark. I'm just going to stay 1 millimeter away from the edge. I always do. So that's nothing new. Then I'm just going to place my paper. And this is why I add a line on my scoring plate. So now I know that this is the 3 inch and we need 1 more and 1 more, and then we just cut this shorter. Okay, fold it, fold it 3 times. Here we go. Yeah. Now we also need a bottom piece. Let's say, well, we can make this a little larger. Wait just a second. Wait just a second. How deep is this? This is a 6/1/4. All right. Strange. But open this up. Okay, so it is a 6/1/4. That means that I need to score this at that spot. Alright. Here we go. I'm not gonna have this any depth. It does not need to be, so I'm just going to score only 1 line. Alright, now what I'm going to cut out is these corners. I'm going to cut on the right side of the fold line, so the fold lines need to be cutting out. There we go. And then this folds to the back. Alright, and then you have your little pocket, your little expandable pocket. And then this we are going to glue down on this side. it looks like this. See, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? Yes, it was. It was. Alright, now this we can glue already down, I believe. I believe we can glue it down. I don't think that anything will be in the way with this one, so glue it down. All the way. Here we go, as tight as it can be and as straight it can be. Here we go. Yep, that's step one. The nice expandable pocket. Alright, let's go to the lid. Alright, so now we go to the lid, and well, you can still use that other little scrap of paper. So we're gonna make it almost the same size. Here we go, and I do see that I used an extra nice cutout, and that is why I saved all of these. Well, I think the flower looks pretty, or this one. I used this one on the other one, so let's use that one. It means that I need this one with it. Okay, cool. Let's just start with this one, so you can measure exactly where you want to end this. Well, let me show you that. Okay, only the bottom piece. Glue it down. Oh, don't forget to it will look better if you do that. Here we go. And then that bottom piece. You don't have to do the bottom piece, but I like it better if I do that. Just gonna pick it up and then move on the right spot where I want it. Doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It's handmade. Handmade means that it does not have to be perfect. Alright, see? And then afterwards we can decorate that with papers. Alright, so how deep does mine tryout goes? Something like this. And that means that it is 4. Alright, so I am going to make the same thing. Means that I am going to score this at 4. Okay, let's see. That is 4. Nope, this one was 4. This one was 4. And if it's shorter, then that's perfectly fine. Now this one we are going to score, and we're also going to make a 1/8 extra, and then the rest we can cut it. Well, let's cut it at 1 inch. Alright, and this should be it. Test it out, test it out. Here we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, perfect. Let's glue it in. side set nicely in the middle. And we have that little expandable spot. Alright, magnet. Don't forget the magnet. If you like to use a magnet, of course. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but a string closure would look amazing too. Now I don't know what I want to use. Yeah, let's do the magnet, just because I am already in the magnet right now. So let's continue doing that. Alright, so I'm just gonna grab 2 pieces of my score tape. Place this at one spot you like. I'm not gonna put it too high here because I'm only gonna glue down my design paper at here, so that is why I don't wanna make my magnet go in the way. Alright, so I'm gonna place my magnet on a piece of score tape. Okay. And then I'm gonna close it as tight as it can be. And there you go. That's the closure. Yep. Wait. I made just one little mistake. I made a mistake or not noticed this gap right here. So that is not as tight as I can be. Take a note on your gap and then push it down. Yes. Yeah, that's better. That's way better. Okay, cool. Let's decorate. Alright, let's get started. Alright, so as promised, I am going to use exactly the same pages as my black one. At least, let's see how far I go with all the same pages that I used. This is definitely the one that I used for the lid. And then we go with the strip. But I see that the strip is all the way at the top. I don't manage that with this one, but that's okay. It does not have to be exactly perfect. So I need to adjust that just a little. So I'm just gonna overlap this because I don't want to use a too tight strip above. That is definitely not what I was looking for. Now, perhaps it would be nice if I only glue this straight. This is totally not straight, is it? Is it straight? I don't know. Anyway, let's see. What papers do we have? Something. Oh, this is definitely not fitting. This is fitting. This is also fitting. I want to keep the pink a little back. Alright, let's fix this last tiny spot. Keep it straight, of course, straight as possible. Here we go. Alright, that's a nice decoration spot, in my opinion. Alright, now I'm just gonna look, and on the back I used a brown piece. Oh, yep, that does fit. Alright, so let's check it out. Using the corners. And for this one, I I used a little strip in between. Which one is it? It's flowery. Let's see which one has flowers on. I don't think I have any flowery piece, but that's okay. That's okay. I can use anything what I like, of course, to give that little adjustment what I need. Okay, guys. Which one? Which one can I use? Flowery, flowery, where are you? I'm not having any flowery piece. Then I'm just going to use this one. So what it's needed is you have to be sure that this is fitting. So this is where I'm going to make my mark on. Well, I also can use this one. This is the same size. Wait just a sec. Let's just use this one. Right. Yeah. Alright, so what I'm going to do is put this on here. Make that little mark where you need to cut it down. And then we just cut a piece right here. Let's say 3/4 of an inch, and now I get started with the bottom piece to glue on. Alright, glue it on. Now I'm continuing with the top piece of this with curved lines. Maybe I should cut my pink one after I glue this down, so I knew exactly what size was needed. Well, let's see if I'm still straight. Okay, now this should be fitting. Yes, it does. It only needs a little adjustment on the sides. Okay, smooth the edges. Yeah. Glue it on. Okay, cool. And I did use, which one? This one right here I used. This one I used. Cut it out. Smudge the edges and glue it on the spot you like. That makes it so much nicer, don't you think? Alright. What's next? Alright, so I'm continuing with the inside. I am going to use the same as I do it on my black page. Alright, move this in the pocket on the right spot, just below that fold line. Here we go, and now we are just going to continuing with the bottom, well, the top pocket, and I am still continuing with this pink one just because it has the perfect size, so why not use it. why not use it? I'm gonna bring back this strip, this leopard strip, and then I am gonna see which papers fits on this spot right here. So this looks cool to me. I did use these two spots, but I don't know if I'm going to use that. I'm just going to see what I have left in my leftover piece. So this one is too short. Oh, this one actually fits nice. I'm just going to see, this I already have. It's too small. And this one is also too small. I think I use this on my template, or not my template, my booklet. Alright, so I just go for this one. Why not? It looks amazing. It's delicate, so why not use it? Alright, cut it. Smudge the edges, and sometimes I just love to smudge the edges just a little bit better. To get nice corners, get that vintage touch. Alright, glue it on. Cool. There we go. Alright, so that is done. You always can add another nice image right here or something. That's totally up to you. Maybe if you like having a leopard right here, or a nice lady, or a nice quote, Wild and Fearless, you can add anything you like. I will not do that right now because I still have so much embellishments to use. Oh, look at this. Oh wow. Ooh, that is nice. Oh, definitely gonna use that. That's so cool. The gold. Cool. I'm gonna add this on here. Yeah, I'm just gonna use glue. Oh, wow, this is so fancy. Look at that. Oh wow, that is amazing. Yes, I'm definitely gonna use that. Which glue I am gonna use? I believe the arc glitter glue will work, so I am going to use that just to see. I think I never used it before with metal, so I'm going to try that out, and if it's coming loose then I always can go back with, I just love my glossy accents to do this actually for the metal part, but I never used arc glitter glue on metal, so I am going to try that out, how that is going to work. Because some of you told me that it does. So let's try it out. Oh wow, I do love it. Where do you want it? Right here or a little lower? I'm just gonna add it right here. Okay. Does it need a clamp? No, I don't think so, but for just in case, we're just gonna add a clamp on. Okay, I do have a nice clamp. Oh, yep, here it is. For that occasion, let's put it on. Yes, cool. In the meantime, we can make those photo mats, we can decorate those tags. So we still have plenty to do. I think first I am gonna make those photo mats inside here. So what I need with that is 3 by 3 inches photo frames, and I'm gonna use white for that. So I'm just gonna grab my white and I'm gonna cut 3 by 3 inches of photo frames. So that is what I'm gonna use. And I need, well, you can make as many as you like, of course. So that's totally up to you how many. But I like to have a few, so the person who gets this can add a nice 3 by 3 photo on it. That's always, it's been a nice, it's always nice to add different size photo frames. One more. I don't know how many I am gonna make, but let's just cut quite a few. Alright, I'm gonna put this down for just a second. Let's grab another piece of paper and let's just start with the first one. Just glue it down on the left bottom. There we go. And then I'm just gonna cut it. So this is how I do it. Cool. But not being the first one. Let's make another one. That was not planned. Okay, cut it down. There we go. Yes, alright, so now I don't know how many I can make, but let's just start with these two. Now we are going to need a piece of paper. I'm first going to check it out which one fits with that. I still can use also these little pieces, but I do like it all having 1 inch, so it has a little and I don't know if these little ones are having the same one that I need. Well, I think this one definitely will be 1 inch, I think. Well, almost, not completely. So I am going to use some little pieces that are already in here that will fit. Like this will fit. This will fit too. Just a few to see how large it can go. Alright, so I am going to cut a 1 inch. And then of course the same size as my, that is 3 inch. Alright, let's use the first one. Glue it on. And then I'm going to go back for a photo mat. There we go. And then just cut the corners. Not cut the corners, just cut it in the right size. Yeah. And that is the front. So I'm just going to go back on the back, of course, doing exactly the same thing. Using that little photo mat. And then again, 1 inch. And by the way, if you go to the back, you maybe do first your white, then you definitely be sure that your design paper fits in between. So I'm going to use this for example. Now what you can do, and it will be 1 inch, definitely it will be 1 inch of course, but just to be sure you cut it perfect, you can use this method. There you go, 3 inch, and smooth the edges and glue it down. Yep, perfect. Alright, so that is the first one, and I'm gonna make, yeah, at least 2 of course. Just having a nice photo. The person who gets this can glue small photos on here and still write something down here. That's so cool. Alright, so I'm gonna do that a few more, as long as my photo frames are being intact. So yep, that is how I do it, so do yours. Alright guys, I am continuing with decorating my big tag. Still trying to do exactly the same as I already did with the black one. So I have the black one right here, and I see right away that I use this light but delicate pink. That's the back of this one, by the way. There we go, glue it on. Alright, then I see that I used this brown one, so I'm glad I did not use it just a second ago. I knew I needed those longer ones for something, and that is for this booklet. Alright guys, so what are you doing when it's getting hot outside? I know some places, especially for example Florida or something like that, it is always nice weather, but here in Holland it's not. It's occasionally a good day. Well, I can't say it's a good day when it's getting hot, but it's at least better than cold and rainy, because the month May was, oh my gosh, it was so blah, not anything like spring weather, not anything like it. Alright, so let's use some strips. Here we go. I think the back, I still think the back is amazing, where I used the leopard. So you always can use the leopard piece if you don't like the front. But gosh, I love those strips. I love it. I love it. There we go. And then the metal pieces, I know I used a last, these, I believe I used these two for that. Yeah, definitely I used these two. Alright, first things first, cut these in the right position. Yep, just like that. And now you definitely need to know the middle, of course, of this page. 14.5, that means that's 7 point. Okay, this is about the middle. So I'm just gonna cut this till here. Yeah. No measurements needed, just a pencil mark will do. Well, sometimes we do need a ruler, of course. Sometimes we do need a ruler. This one too, I like to have the edges a little bit darker. Very nice for a nice little photo. Alright, put number 1 on. Here we go. And now it's just a matter of measuring with your pencil, and then you have the perfect set. Here we go. Glue it on. Here we go. And as you can see, I did use a little vellum quote. Like I said, you don't have to, but if you do have one, if you do have love what you do. Ooh, that's a nice one. Love what you do. Yes, we do love what we do. Okay, I'm just gonna cut this a little cloudy with some curves, but you also can leave it straight, whatever you like. Alright. Gonna put my glue on. And then I like to smooch it away so that most of the glue is gone. And just apply this in the middle. And now you can push it down as it is a nice sticker. Use as less glue possible. Alright. So, see the difference between the light and the dark one? Love it, but it is exactly the same. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so that is for the back. Now let's see. By the way, my photo mats are also ready. Very nice small ones. I will leave this on. I don't think it's needed, by the way. I think it's ready. Oh, okay. Now it can dry on air. Alright, the last two things are the two little booklets. Right here. So let's create these with also, I don't think that I do have the same papers, but that's totally fine. Just use what you have. So I'm not gonna watch this. I know exactly what I have. I have a strip above, a strip below, and a piece in between. So that is just decorating what you have. Alright, so if you want to watch, keep watching. Alright guys, so first of all, just check what you have. Check what is fitting on this page. All the little pieces. Well, this is, well, it is paper, so you can use it. We can use this. Look, just grab all your little pieces, guys. Just grab it. Well, I did use these two little things right here. So I am gonna cut it out. Here we go. Yep, that's that. Alright, so what else, Yeah, we still have those large pieces. We have a pink piece. Nope, this is too short. This one can fit. This one can be fitting. This one, yep, also. So now I have all the pieces that are fitting. So all the little other things I can move away. Alright, so let's just begin. Let's just begin. Saving all these little pieces, guys. You never know what you need it for. Save it, save it, save it, save it, save it, save it. Yeah, just clean it up a little bit, otherwise it's too messy. It's too messy and I hate too messy. Okay, let's get started. Alright, so what we see is this is a large piece and this is quite a large piece. So that is what I'm going to use. That means that I'm not going to use any pink on this piece, but I can use it on that piece. I think this is a nice solid piece for a top one. Alright. There we go. Let's just get started somewhere. Here we go. Step one, just start somewhere. Now with this one, I think I can use the flowery one. Cut that little piece. There we go. Yeah, do you want to see me doing this? Oh my gosh. I think it's boring. And I don't think that I have many things to tell you. What has happened? What has happened? Well, there is actually... What on?
Nothing.
Crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Alright. Let's check it out. Let me just first use this piece right here. Let me pause just 1 second till my son is gone. Alright, sorry. I kept talking and he kept talking and I just continued with cutting and all of that. But you saw already the paper that I used, so that's, I hope, not a big thing for you. Yeah, let's cut this paper. Here we go. It's almost time for me to go downstairs because it's really hot. And I don't know why I have a long sleeve t-shirt on. How stupid could I be this morning? I think I will definitely need to change it in a non-sleeve. Well, but at least the airco is on downstairs. Alright, so the last thing we're gonna add is this little cute note. Where did I? Yep. Here we go, guys, the finishing touch. Alright, so tell me what you think about this page. Do you love it? It's how do you call that? It's flat, it's delicate, it's, yeah, definitely flat. And I'd love to use this. Maybe it is a nice thing to add some white papers inside, but I don't know if there is too much bulk in, so I will not do that just now. But what do you say? Is this nice or what? I think I like it. See? And I'm definitely gonna glue down, of course, that other piece. Of course. Thought I had another one. Only one? Oh, okay, it's only one. Cool. I need to go downstairs to get one for the black paper. Alright, so tell me what you think about this paper. See, this is so delicate, so soft. I love it, but this is also so nice with the black edges. So yeah. I'm sorry, I still can't choose. So give me a big thumbs up if you like this. Okay, it's time for me to go downstairs, guys. It's almost noon. Well, it is. It's 12 o'clock. Yeah, time to go downstairs because it's really hot upstairs. Alright, getting hot, hot, hot. Hope you had some fun with this page. And yeah, the thing that I liked to tell you what was going on today, I will tell you with the next page. So I can go deeper in detail with that. Not that much. Well, it is actually pretty much for me. But I will go in detail when I make my next page. So don't worry. I will tell you about it. Alright, so far so good. What papers do I still have left? I have the tag left. I have this page left. This one, this one, this one. And I must say, I believe it's even more than I use with the black one. But I must say also, the black one I made that square card extra. But that's okay. Alright, so let's have fun with the next page.